Corporal Anthony Peter Damato, March 28, 19221 February 20, 1944, was a United States Marine who received the Medal of Honor posthumously for his valor and sacrifice of life during World War II. On the night of February 1920, 1944, on Njabai Island in the Marshall Islands, Corporal Damato sacrificed his life to save the lives of his fellow Marines. Damato was born on March 28, 1922, in Shenandoah, Pennsylvania. He was educated in the elementary and high schools of Shenandoah. Before enlistment, he was last employed as a truck driver. Damato enlisted in the United States Marine Corps on January 8, 1942. He went to Derry, Northern Ireland, in May of that year. During the first year of his enlistment, he distinguished himself, volunteering for special duty with a select invasion party that took part in the North African landings. He was advanced in rate for especially meritorious conduct in action while serving aboard ship at the port city of Arzu, Algeria, on November 8, 1942. Landing with an assault wave entering the port from seaward, he assisted in boarding and seizing vessels in the harbor, and ultimately the port itself. He returned to the United States in March 1943, and 3 months later, sailed for duty in the Pacific. Damato was serving with an assault company of the 2nd Battalion, 22nd Marines, 5th Amphibious Corps, on Njabai Island, in Niwatak Atoll, Marshall Islands when on the night of February 1920, 1944, while in a foxhole with 2 companions, he threw himself upon an enemy grenade, absorbing the explosion with his body, resulting in his instant death. Corporal Damato was initially buried in the temporary American cemetery on Kerrerian Island in the Marshall Islands. Later, his remains were reinterred in the National Cemetery of the Pacific in Honolulu, Hawaii. Damato's brother, Captain Neil Damato, was killed in action over Germany in 1943 while serving in the U.S. Army Air Corps.